My name is Darryl Russell. I have been a part of the network since 2004. At the time, I had recently left corporate America and all of those kinds of things. And the one thing I knew is that I didn't want to work for someone else again. It was time for me to find something on my own. So started looking for opportunities, what could I do? And since I do a lot of work with people and enjoy working with people, I thought the consulting thing would be a good thing. Really, it was coaching that I really wanted. Kind of goes back to when I was working for MCI. I got a chance to go through Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And what I ultimately determined is that I wanted to be a coach. I thought it was athletics, but turned out to be a little something different. But it gave me all the things that I really wanted to do, which was a primary connection to business, but also to focus on helping people grow. The network itself, the people, the opportunity to talk to other folks who are dealing with some of the same things that I've been dealing with. I think this particular Power Summit was kind of a complete the circle type of situation, because I've had an opportunity to talk to some of the younger guys who I remember when I was them, and how hard this all seemed, and how do you come up with this, and how do you come up with a 30-second commercial, and just watching that whole nervousness and just like, okay guys, it's actually pretty easy, you just kind of do this. And so, I remember, the Doug Browns and the guys that were helping me get through this whole thing, Arnie and Dave, helping me get through the whole thing. So kind of coming full circle, being one of the more senior guys at the event this particular time, and having folks come in. But it's about the network. The materials are also outstanding. I mean, I don't want to shortchange that aspect of it, but ultimately what it comes down to is the people. That's what makes this what it is. I think it'll be the piece of advice I gave the guys last night. When you consider consulting, the biggest thing that you need to do is check your ego with the car. When you go in to see a president or a high-ranking official in an organization, the key thing to recognize is that if you bring your ego, it will not have a place in the room. So leave it in the car. And then I also had the little joke that says, basically, if somebody comes and steals your car, your ego has sense enough to get out and wait for you at the curb. I want to help them understand the process of growing, and that most importantly, it is a process. You don't just all of a sudden grow and boom, you're there. It's a continuing process. But most importantly, to give them the tools they need to continue that process so that they themselves can enrich their lives as well as lives of other people. So for me, it's all about helping the people understand who they are so that they can be more effective. Because I think we have, as I used to work with a lot of the students, the same thing applies here, is we have a lot of really smart people who are just not using their talents correctly. And so helping them understand how to use their talents better, I believe is the key thing that I get out of this whole thing, and that's where the pleasure comes in. The celebration may not be anything more than maybe a little fist bump to myself or just a simple smile that says, damn, that felt good.